I know a lot of people, especially who watch my videos, and for those of you who do watch my videos, right? They'll come across people and have people in their lives. They're telling you and trying to tell you what's going on in social media. They're going around telling you about, hey, what this famous person is doing. They're going around telling you that, hey, so and so is going through this and doing that. But every time you have a conversation with them about what's going on with them, it could be financially, it could be relationship wise, they're not happy. They're not getting money. They always need help. And it's always drama in their lives. And they're looking in the media, they're looking everywhere else but themselves and working in them on themselves. But when they ask you what you got going on, or they find out what you got going on, and you happen to just say, hey, I'm about to get ready to go to work, and I got this job that I gotta do, and I'm so busy, but it's all good because I'm going on vacation for the next 2 weeks. I'm going somewhere, and I'm gonna be chilling. And I got my day off. And what you about to do? I'm about to go shopping. You saying that? Yeah, I'm about to go shopping. What you about to get? You saying that? You know what? And for the most cases, I'll keep that to myself. But hey, you got those people around you that you just happen to just be around, right? Oh, I'm about to go shopping. How you able to do that? How you do this? How you do that? Wow, dang, that's lucky you. But when you reflect, you look at these type of people. I'm not saying everybody's like that because we all have problems. But these are the same people that always in everybody else's business but themselves. And this is why I'm making this video. Most people that you come across is focus is everywhere else but themselves, but find a way and have some, I don't say find a way, for some reason, they're jealous of you. That's crazy. Before I get into the video, let me introduce myself. This is Gene, your best friend, your new best friend. And I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe. Listen, y'all. Last video I made, I'm going to say it again. Here's a sound. A smoke detector is going off and off and on. I apologize. I'm going to a transition right now. I'm looking for a new spot. And I've been trying to like find a little location, private location to do my videos. But hey, I'm here. Please bear with me. I apologize. But again, for those of you, I appreciate you watching my videos. But life must goes on. Life must go on. Let's get back into the video. You ever notice that I remember I used to go to work. I even had people that are close to me, and they was telling me everything that's going on with this superstar is going on. I don't say superstar. This singer, actor. All this is going on. You heard what happened to so and so? This person is doing this. This person is doing that. Now, don't get me wrong. Everybody has issues, and it's like, oh, I didn't know that. You just give a reaction, but you take the time and think, like, yo, these same people, they always broke. Now, I'm not saying that, hey, we all shouldn't be broke because in this time that we're living in now, but they're on their phone. They're in the house. They're always on the phone talking to somebody. And they're focused on everything else but themselves. They're focused on, trying to, keep up and trying to relate to someone that's a multimillionaire. And you have to understand, and I understood too, that everybody's problem is not the same as yours. That multimillionaire, that superstar. Now, not saying that they have more money and everything, but they can have this issue going on. It could be you just for you looking into it and talking about it, you're making it bigger than it is. Think about it. Let's say this superstar, or I keep saying that this model actor is cheating on this person. Yo, what makes them any different? You got somebody down the street from you. You got somebody in your life that's cheating on somebody and that's going through issues. What makes them any different? But these people put these people on a pedestal and trying to focus on them. It don't even have to be that. It could be someone that they know. They always get into arguments, always watching what everybody else is doing, observing everybody else. But they question you, and it's like, yo, how you able to pay your bills? And you know what I mean? How you able to go on vacation? How you able to do the things you do? And I'm like, cause I mind my business and I work, and then when they come to you talking to you and telling you about what's going on, you're just sitting there like, oh, okay. Hey, ain't my business, right? But behind your back, the same way that they give everybody else's attention talking junk behind this person, they doing that to you too. They could be like, oh, homegirl, Jessica, she probably selling it. Huh? But they missed the point that Jessica doesn't have two jobs already. That's the reason why you don't hear from Jessica. John, let's use another name, Tariq. Yo, Tariq probably selling drugs, man. How? Huh? Yeah, he's selling it, man. There's no way he's working at the hospital, even though he's working 60 hours to 80 hours a week, and he's able to get him a brand new car. How? Obviously, he's selling, making up rumors, making up things about you because you're focused on somewhere else. Be careful who you tell people what you got going on. That's another thing, another subject. But this is one of the reasons why they're going through what they're going through. Don't even get mad. Don't even get mad because guess what? You're just as important as those people that they see on the media. And that's the problem with most people now, especially in these times now. As we can see, we see it in the news. There's a lot of stuff going on right now financially, inflation, prices going up. And this is the time now where you got to do what you got to do now. I'm not saying to do anything illegal, but these are the times now where if you have a certain opportunity to make some extra money, save your money. There's no time to really be going out there to really be going and just, you know, doing X, Y, and Z, right? You're going out partying. No, don't get me wrong. It's always good to celebrate and go enjoy life. Don't get me wrong. For me, there's a time and place. I don't party like I used to when I was in my early 20s. I used to go out, man, even if I have to nickel and dime, man, I'm about to get in this club, man. This is me. Oh, man, I got $10. I need an extra $10, yo. I'm going around asking people. But there's a time and place for that now. I don't do that no more. You work, you save, you put away, and you plan your goals, anything that you got going on. But no, you got people, especially the ones that are closest to us, they'll sit there and literally be in everybody's business, especially yours, and they question you, how you doing it? It was one time, there's a person I used to be cool with when we were younger. I'm talking about early teens and to early, 20s, right? I distanced myself from that person for personal reasons. That person had a family, but other reasons too. But it was something about that person I just didn't get, and it was like, yo, bro, like it was weird. So I had to distance myself. But time to time, we used to link up, and I remember I never understood why he was always in the position that he was always into. So there was one time he told me, hey, he got fired. I mean, he didn't even tell me he got fired. He's not working no more. I'm like, yo, how you lose that job? It's crazy. Just other people that supposedly you stated that wasn't doing a good job, but these same people are still at the job, but you're not. Obviously, they tell me what he did, and I found out what he really did by somebody that was really with him, right? But it was one time he was out of work for some time, and I'm like, bro, we was hanging out. He always wanted to just hang with me. I'm like, oh, I don't got time for that. I got things to do. I'm about to get ready to travel at the time. I got things to do. I was still hanging with him. He want to go to the gym. All right, cool. Keep it up. Well, even though he was weird and all that, but I was just not trying to judge anything, right? So it's one time out, he was just working and everything. I'm just like, we did little jobs. He wanted to get some extra money. I did that, and I don't know where his money was going, but like, I made a little extra. And he even took extra of it. He's the one that asked me to like get half. Cool. To only turn around, this person went to go buy food, and I purchased food. He was eating. He was telling me, yo, how are you able to like, purchase this type of food? How are you able to do it? I told him, I work, I save. You see where I'm coming from? But guess what? Kind of find out his focus was everywhere else but himself. It's supposed to be his family. All right. So if this video resonate with you, I invite you guys to please like, share, and subscribe to your best friend, your new best friend, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.